Now, so for people who haven't seen the movie yet, maybe you want to give them like a summary of what Outerlands is before they go to the theater and check it out.
So Outerlands follows my character, Cass Marks. They're a sort of a jack of all trades. They're a nanny. They're a drug dealer. Sort of whatever they can do to get by is what they've done. And at the moment that we meet them, it's just prior to and then through this one night stand with this woman who has a kid that Cass ends up babysitting for longer than they intended to. And the film follows them through what happens as they care for this kid, deal with all of the feelings they're having for this woman, and ultimately, you know, we are following them on a healing journey.
Yeah, and something that struck me about the characters is this kind of working through feelings of powerlessness. And it's like Cass is waiting for, you know, this one night stand to come back, and there's nothing they can do.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of things happening in Cass's life that
Yeah.
feel out of their control,
Right.
if not everything in their life feels sort of out of control. You know, they're not even in control of like their schedule at work, right? They're trying to get these
Yeah.
other shifts at the restaurant and they can't get them. They're trying to find a new queer community as the queer spaces that they have spent so much time in and really sort of came into their identity in have closed. You know, San Francisco is gentrifying, and we really see that in the film. And so Cass is lost and alone and engaging in self-destructive behaviors to mask their, you know, deep sort of sorrow and isolation. And then they, you know, meet this girl, Callie, you know, who, I mean, we all know that feeling. You meet someone and they just sort of reinvigorate you or change the way that you see the world or give you hope in some way. And I think, you know, Cass is just desperate for connection. And then, you know, and then they have to confront the fact that they are left with this kid, played by Ridley Asha Bateman, who is just extraordinary. I cannot wait for people to see her performance
so amazing
in this film.
And the two of you together are magic. And I also was noticing how Cass was really trying so hard to contribute to someone. All that, like all the advice and all the, you should never let anybody get up on you like that. And these little things.